Okay, so I've gotten all the popcorn off of the ceiling, and I also got the face of the drywall off now. So now what we're left is this brown paper here. And as you can see, there's still like some parts where it's like starting to like, it's just loose. So what you want to do is just kind of peel those away there. But it's never going to be 100% perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use this primer down here, and it's called Gardz here. It's a water-based glue, and what it's going to do is it's going to absorb into the brown paper here, and it's going to provide a water-resistant foundation. So it's just going to seal in or anchor down the loose or torn drywall. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut in these the edges here before I roll out. Now this stuff it drips a lot because it's just like water, but its job is to penetrate through. So when you're working with this up on the ceiling here, it kind of you'll make a mess of it if you turn the brush all upright, because what happens is it travels down through the bristles. So the technique that I do is I just take it and I put it horizontal, then I turn it around, and so that the brush stays horizontal, and then it just won't like drip down. So we're just gonna put that up here like that, and you can see the way how the paper turns here once it gets wet here. And you really want to work this stuff into the surface here, so that it penetrates into the paper and it locks it down. And especially because this is a bathroom here, so we want to create that vapor barrier. So I'm just going to work myself down here now. And I'm going to turn around here. And it's very important to cover each surface of this brown paper here, because if you don't, then when you go to either mud or paint on the top of it, it'll just bubble up. So it's very important to like work this stuff into the brown paper here to create the right foundation to paint on top of. Okay, so I have it cut in here now. I'm just going to cut in this area right up here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this down, and I'm going to take my roller here, and I'm using a 1/2 inch nap here. So it's all loaded up here, and then I was going to transfer this to the ceiling here. And this ceiling here is very dry here, and it's absorbing it in here. So I'm going to load up down here again. And I'm just going to and you can see how it goes on. It almost looks like it's purple, but when it dries clear, and it dries to a hard film too. And if you get to like some areas where it doesn't go in, just kind of like work it in. And just roll it slow so it doesn't drip all over the place. So I'm going to take it down here now and I'll reload this here. Now, because I've gotten the sealing down here to the brown paper, I'm going to do 2 coats of this just to ensure that the surface is totally sealed here. Because again, this is a bathroom and there is going to be a lot of moisture in here. Although there is a fan here, but still, since this is a bathroom, I'm going to do 2 coats to guarantee that this whole surface is properly sealed before we start to skim coat or paint. So I'm going to load up again down here. And now, after this first coat has dried, if there's any loose or torn papers that are still loose, what this does is it makes them hard, and what you do is you just sand them off, and you'll be able to see more of that after this has dried here. So I'm just going to roll out the rest of the sealing here, and we're just going to give this some time to dry out, and then we'll be back to do some more prep work.